Playing air drums to no music. That's how I roll. All right. So tonight I am dropping in live unannounced. Probably should have announced it. That's how this stuff works if you're a good marketer, but not my style. Brought to you by bodybuilding.com. Gave me a free t-shirt. So don't buy your supplements there. Buy them at a place in Canada that matches the price. If you're not in Canada, by all means, go for it. All right, so tonight we are talking travel hacks while dieting. I threw this question out there in Transformation group, and this is a common issue for people, whether they travel for work or travel for fun. It tends to derail their fitness goals, their diet, whatever kind of pursuits they're on. So I will put a caveat in there before I get into the travel hacks. A lot of the same stuff that works to be consistent in a habit at home works on the road, right? So you may know of a guy named Jocko Willink. I believe he's a Marine or a former Navy SEAL, something like that. And he has a great book out there. And I think his quote was, if you want freedom, you got to have discipline first, right? They seem like they're on opposite ends of the spectrum, but quite connected. So what does that mean? Well, you kind of have to say no to certain things, like cat videos on YouTube. Not my videos. These videos are worth your time. But I'm talking cat videos, scrolling Instagram stories for hours at a time, and just mindless stuff that doesn't really move you forward necessarily. By all means, it's cool to have your entertainment here and there, but to have a fine line and say no to certain things that don't help you pursue your goals, right? Essentially. So what I typically like to boil it down to is the first step is get up earlier, right? So that means you have to have the discipline to go to bed on time. I know no one wants to hear that, but typically if you get out of bed and ahead of the day, you can set the tone, right? So that's the first one. Before we get into the travel hacks, this is the discipline, the 4 elements of discipline that I need you to kind of focus on that can parlay into good travel as well. So the first one is get up earlier, right? That means having to get back into bed earlier at night so that you still get a quality sleep and you're not kind of burning the candle on both ends. The second one is to do some exercise first thing. I know this is an issue with clients when they start to fall off their workout regimen. They plan for a workout later in the day, but life gets in the way, right? So scheduling in workouts first thing in the morning gives you that momentum, and there's some good benefits to it, right? Your brain works better after exercising. So making sure that you schedule in your workouts like a job, essentially. Like if you've got a smartphone, it's got a calendar in it. And I put reoccurring notes in there, whether it's for my food prep, same time, same bat channel every week. The day I weigh in, my workouts, I used to get up super early to work out. Now I've built in some flexibility in my schedule, so I work out at noon without fail 4 times a week. And it comes up on my phone that it's time to work out. So make sure you're giving yourself reminders that these are important things to you, right? And then the last thing to discipline is to kind of plan your day the next day. So before you go to bed, literally jot down, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, an app or anything, but write down the 4 big things you're going to accomplish the next day. I like to kind of break it up into what I'm doing work-wise, what I'm going to do for my fitness, and potentially a family item as well, how I'm going to make time for them. So make sure you're planning your day, and that kind of sets the stage, because if you don't plan ahead, you're just kind of chasing the day, reacting to the phone calls and emails you get, right? All right, so let's finally get into the travel travel hacks. All right, so number 1, this goes into the discipline. So get up before your family and get some sort of sweat on, right? Some sort of sweat on first thing, even when you're traveling. This kind of sets the stage. You can eat more at this point, which is another benefit, but you'll feel healthier and you'll maybe make better choices when it comes to the buffets down the road, right? So exercise first thing. It doesn't have to be in a gym or hotel gym. I like to kind of find a gym nearby, but I'm a fitness freak, right? So you can absolutely get workouts done simply by walking jogging on the beach, if you're at a place like that. A hotel room is serviceable as well. And I've actually got 7 hotel workouts. It's a program I put together a while ago. It's absolutely free. If you want that, you can respond below or send me a private message or an email. Obviously, if you're seeing this in an email that's sent out the day after. And number 2 is sacrifice one meal, right? Meals when you're traveling tend to be of the bigger variety, right? You've got an all-you-can-eat buffet. You go there at breakfast, you probably overdo it. Let's face it, we're human. When free food, well, not free food, but you pay for it in advance, food is available to you, you're likely going to overeat and graze. So in that case, I would pretty much eliminate lunch entirely. And then dinner would be out at a steakhouse or something fun so that you're saving some calories with that one less meal so that those 2 can be pretty much whatever you make them to be, right? So buffet breakfast, or if you're more like a lunch guy, skip breakfast entirely, get your workout in, have a big lunch poolside, dinner and dessert afterwards, right? All right, so what's this one? Oh, yes. Number 3 is to have some sort of fallback for if you don't go for a lunch one day, you have a protein bar you can reach in and quickly kind of fill the gaps so you're not overeating during the day. So that's protein bars. You can bring shakes with you, but bars are perfectly acceptable. And you just have a few in your bag, right? And you're walking around, you reach for that, they fill up on that first, less likely to grab the burger by the bar is what I'm thinking. And that's usually goes hand in hand with the people who are traveling for work and they're at a conference most of the day, limited healthy options or no options at all. This gives you some stopgap to fill the gaps. All right, so to recap those 3 travel tips, right? Keep it simple. Exercise first thing, non-negotiable. Get up before your family. Go for a jog. I'm not a runner, but jogging is an acceptable option. Number 2 is obviously a hotel room workout. Or you could do an actual gym workout, which is what I like. It doesn't take more than a half hour. Get in, you'll feel great the rest of the day, I promise you. 2 is sacrifice one big major meal of the day so that you're just built in, eating less calories, and hopefully you'll break even in this case, right? Without having to worry too much what you eat for breakfast or dinner. And the 3rd one is just come prepared. Pack some protein bars with you. It's a simple solution to fill the gaps when you get those hunger cravings, you want to order pizza or something. All right? That is it. So, if you want the hotel room workouts, you know how to find me. I'll be back next week with Workshop Wednesday again, based on your poll results. Workshop Wednesday, what a name. I'm very creative. See you guys next time.